Dum, 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 dum. Hey guys, hey guys, good morning, good afternoon, and of course, good evening. Wherever you are around the world, big up, man, big up everybody, big up everybody. AFC always. How are you doing today, my bro? Big yourself up. Mr. Robbo, how are you doing today, my bro? Big yourself up. Do not. Ay, ay, ay. Guys, it is absolutely baking. You might even be able to hear the fan. I got to turn it up. It is absolutely baking. I've got to try and close the blind for the sun. You know, I could go downstairs, but people are functioning, things like that. So, how are we doing, man? Mr. Robbo, I can already see some capitals. He's saying joke club. What is going on? Big up views, like and subscribe, people. Please, please. I've just come on and see that Shane ain't on. I was expecting to catch him for the last, I don't know, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, half an hour. Big up Wahaha. Welcome on in today, my guy. Hope you are good. Robbo saying joke club. Let's see. Arsenal are embarrassing. Party leaving. Cannot decide between two strikers whilst Liverpool are in for Isaac. Okay. Okay. All right, let's get into it. Let's get into it. I'm gonna have a quick little look on Sky Sports. We've literally got like 5 people in the building, so I don't know what's going on today. I don't know why Shane ain't on. Maybe I had to finish up early. Hope he's all right. Hope you guys are full up from your full Irish. I don't know who else is on, people. I don't know who else is on and why no one is turning up this morning, but it's all good for the people that are here. We do appreciate you. The strikers flying under the radar this window. They're not flying under the radar. Just some clubs are too snobby. Obviously, I can see Wissa there, you know, and some people are saying, yeah, he's good, but I won't take him. He's good, but I won't take him. Newcastle Rashford transfer. That could be interesting. Some paper talk. Cuesta sends emotional farewell to Arteta amid Palmer link. I mean, what is going on for our club? As Robbo said, joke club, you know, definitely a joke club. Here we are, the 19th of June. You know, we've only got 11 days of this month left. 11 days of the 6th month of the year. So we're halfway through the year. Between January and between June, we've seen what Man City done. They've spent best part of 400 million. Okay, so it looks like there was a red card in the Man City game yesterday. I'm just trying to catch up with some news, people, but let me know what's going on. Big up Dre. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Big up Adieri. Like I said, man, I always appreciate you coming through, my guy, but literally we do have to change the message, man. I don't know if I could be calling it spam because you don't put it in a million times, but you do put it in every single day, my guy. But I hope you're well, and I hope we can get a new message at some point. Arsenal signed Brazilian forward Merch Dino. Imagine that. Imagine that. Because more merch came out, guys. More merch. Big up my brother, my Australian brother from down under, man like Nick's Football Club. Make sure you're going to subscribe to my broski. Make sure you're going to watch the Under the Lens that we done. It was an absolute pleasure to have him on. I was watching a video from him yesterday, and he's talking about the content. Do you know what I mean? The content is boring now. Like even me having to come on today, you know, as much as you know what I've got going on in the background and stuff, but you know, every day time's a healer, and we're gonna try and still be here for you guys. But the content is rubbish. You're just gonna have to see my bald head because I can't even do this. I can't even do it no more, guys. It's so hot in my house. It is literally unreal. You could probably hear the fan. You could probably hear it. And I've had to come upstairs today, hence why the green screen is just pissing me off. Maybe I will have to put on the hat. It might just keep my head in one place. But what are we saying today, guys, man? Talk to me. Talk to me. You know, calmer. People keep saying calm, calm, calm. Like I said, no one tell me how to support my club. That's the first and foremost. Yeah, that's the first and foremost. What happened there? Do you see what I'm saying? Like everything's just it's just weird. It's just weird. It's just weird. StreamYard, you know what I mean? Don't want to accept my money. Streamlabs keeps mucking about. Jesus Christ. But big up, man. Let me get into a couple of these comments. 16 people in the building. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hit the like for me, guys. Hit the like. Fraudizio tweeted Zubamendi. Here we go. All right. Well, let's have a look. Let's have a look on X. I ain't checked it out, guys. I really ain't. I really haven't. You know what I mean? Like, what's the fucking point? Because obviously Fabrizio with these tweets, these so-called in the nose and things like that. What do they actually know, guys? Like Fabrizio just chatting shit every single day. Let's get into the lies together. You know, like you're chatting rubbish, bruv, every single day. You bring us a new video, but we learn nothing new. Big up Deluded Guna, big up the legends that are Kenny Ken and DJB. They were on with the broski. They were on with Deluded, yeah? And what did they say? They said, oh, it looks like there might be some dealings or something or the other. There's been new talk on Sesko. Bro, everyone kept making videos yesterday. What was the new talk on Sesko? His agent came out and said a couple of words, but we're literally nowhere closer to finding out what's going to happen or where he's going to go. This is what I'm saying. Some of these messages and stuff, it's ridiculous. It really is, because, you know, you're not telling us nothing new. But let's search it. Let's search it up. Let's search it up. You know, Fabrizio, you absolute spastic. Let's search it up. Fabrizio Bomba, apparently. Fabrizio Bomba. Well, it's still pinned. The Florian works. Here we go. Arsenal will pay slightly more than the 60 million release clause as part of the pact with Real Sociedad for Martin Zubamendi. The fee will be higher, but allowing payments in installments. So again, you're not telling us, here we go, confirmed. You're not telling us anything we didn't already know. Yeah, you're not telling us anything we didn't already know. You're not telling us anything that's gonna excite us. All right, cool. The only positive is that you've announced that we're gonna do this deal a million times. So it's about time it gets over the line. Because here we are. You know, we need a striker, we need attacking options. The first person through the door is another defensive-minded player. You know what I mean? I thought it might be Kepa. It's not Kepa, but it's a mini fridge. So either way, it's the same shit. It's the same shit, people. But there you go. Am I excited? Not particularly, because I'm hearing that Partey's leaving. I don't know if that's been confirmed anywhere yet. Someone please let me know. Obviously, just so you guys can see what I'm reading, because you're probably just watching me chat shit. And just so you can see what I'm reading, here it is, guys. Here it is. So I make myself a bit smaller. You know what I mean? And there you go. There you go. It's saying, here we go, confirmed, apparently. Here we go, confirmed. But weren't it here we go in January? Weren't it here we go after we never bought anyone in January? Do you know what I'm saying? And then only a few weeks ago, again, it was another report that Zubamendi is here we go. Now you're saying it's here we go again. So what is it? What do we believe? You know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say? What is it that we believe when there's a here we go every single bloody day, bruv? You know what I mean? But there you go, guys. I mean, take of that what you will. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to try and say everything that Fabio says is a lie. You know, Fabrizio, sorry, and Sky Sports, Ornstein, if it's to do with Arsenal. Don't mean everything they say is the truth, but you can kind of look at it with a little bit more. But this is, like I said, it's not something we didn't know, guys. We knew we was going to pay more than the release clause because we want to be Klarna FC, typical. And what do you guys think of it? Does this excite you? You know, Liverpool sorting out their backline. They've probably got arguably the best number 10 in the world now. We'll have to wait and see how he performs, but you can expect him to perform. And then there's rumours, because that's all it is at the moment, rumours that they want to get Isak as well. You've got Monts going around the internet like he's the Black Hugh Hefner. You know, it's his world and we just live in it. That's what I'm hearing him say, things like that. It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. You know what I mean? Our club is allowing people to have that stance and to be bantering us, guys, because they're cheap and they're broke. Do you know what I mean? I don't know what it is. They're not broke. I'm not even going to say they're broke. They're not broke. We know that there's a whole heap of money at the club. So why is it not being spent? But anyway, let's go down. Let's see what else he's got. This is just about the creativity. Look, now you're gonna start seeing all that shit. Shut up, bro. Do you know what I mean? Bruges head coach, don't care about that. Chiesa plans to leave Liverpool and play more this season. Jesus Christ. Look, one season, guys, one season. Oh, it's unheard of. But he's still got 4 years left on his deal. This is what other big clubs do, innit? When a player don't work out or he's injury prone, and you get me, he can't give you the only ability that you need, and that's availability. When he can't do that, then you got to get lost. Look at João Pedro, yeah, getting lost from Chelsea straight. Like, this is what I'm saying. But what do, guys? No, we put them on big wages and we're stuck with them for years. That's what Arsenal do. Let me get into some of these comments though. Big up Dre, said big up views. I feel like these top gooners gonna think that they have ground to stand on with Bert thing, because if he truly don't bring in those players to help us get over the line, they'll blame him. Yes, you're right. Arteta's already making his excuses. He was already doing it at the end of the season, pointing to the board. It's up to you lot now. You know, all you have to do is just stay quiet, bruv. But whenever you get spoken to, you're talking about how excited you are about the summer plans. You know, it's going to be an unprecedented summer. I'm getting goosebumps. These are all his words, guys, not my words, not words that have been put into a paper and people can misinterpret them. No, they are words from your manager, Mikel Bin Laden, bruv. Words from him. No one asked him to say that, sorry, but that's what he said. So now when we're expecting goosebumps and we're getting hives, yeah, we're not getting goosebumps anymore, we're getting hives, yeah. So we're not excited, we're starting to feel nauseous, we're starting to feel worried and anxious. Again, it's Arsenal doing Arsenal things. That's how Arsenal always do it. Like I said, it's a lazy argument. It's just like you telling me you might as well go and support Spurs or go and support another club if you want trophies. That is lazy. It's lazy and it's founded in bollocks. And you know what I mean? When I support a team, I support a team. It's for life. Do you know what I'm saying? It's lazy. Arteta doing the same thing, Dre, you know. Oh, it's better. Then you've got people like me saying, what on earth are you here for, Berta? Because I'm not seeing nothing. I'm not seeing no reason as to why we brought you in. That's what I'm saying at this point in time, because you know we're slow in the market. We look undecided. Now it could all be that we're panicking for nothing, and it could be a smoke screen, and then all of a sudden this player, that player gets unveiled. But at this point in time, what's more likely to happen? Is it more likely that we get a Rodrigo or a Gyökeres or someone marquee and we're really excited? Or is it more likely that we end up rocking up with a fucking Rashford or a Semenyo? Or do you know what I'm saying? Or we don't even get anybody. Do you know what I mean? Because I wouldn't be surprised if we rock up with 2-3 players this season, even though players are going to leave, even though we need a lot more than that. I wouldn't be surprised, guys. I would not be surprised. Let's see if there's anything else worth talking about. Man City are closing in. One more signing for the academy, Calum Moss from Liverpool. Well, Man City are a big club. You know what I mean? They're definitely acting like it. They are definitely acting like it. Nico Williams and Barca have agreed personal terms on a 6-year deal. Agreement sealed on players' contract until June 31, with the salary in the region of 7 to 8 million euros net per season. Barca are currently working on the financial terms to get done. Good. Firstly, because Nico Williams is shit, in my opinion. He's not shit, but he's nowhere near the money that he's asking for. You know what I mean? Yeah, you're 50-50. I'm glad, bro. I'm glad you didn't want to come to England anyway. You're a little scaredy cat, want to stay in Spain. That's fine. That's not a problem. No one's saying you can't do that. But I'm just glad. I'm glad you're not coming to my team. Would have been a waste of money. You know what I mean? And I'll be surprised to see if he really tears down Barcelona. Maybe he will. There is a good player in there, but you're not worth the money that your team and Athletic Bilbao have been asking for. You know what I mean? All the best in Barcelona, bruv. All the best. I'm happy that you're not coming to the Arsenal. I really am. Oh, but the left wing position ain't very good, and you know there isn't a lot of them out there. Yeah, I hear that. I don't care. I'd rather go and get Alanga. I'd rather go and get Semenyo, Hudson-Odoi. I know these guys would prove better in the Premier League than Nico Williams. Facts. Just like I was seeing a few people yesterday, and I ain't even going to mention names, really trying to talk up this Sesko thing. And it makes me sick. You know why it makes me sick, guys? I'll tell you why it makes me sick, and let me get rid of this. because none of you, right? There's no tangible evidence. There's none. There's no tangible evidence. There's no numbers. There's nothing you can look at to say, boy, this Sesko guy is going to proper kill it in the Premier League, you know? Nothing. Nothing. People want to try and talk down Gyökeres, talk down his age, talk down the fact that it's in the Portuguese league. Oh, there's going to be Portuguese tax. Well, there's going to be Bundesliga's tax as well. All of a sudden, what? The Bundesliga's harder than the Premier League? Is that what you're trying to say? Some people might say the Bundesliga is harder than the Portuguese league. Fair play. But how dare you seem to think that anyone's going to come from the Bundesliga and not have no Premier League tax? Marmoush scored more goals than Sesko in half a season, and he came to the Premier League in January. Like, Sesko's like the 9th highest scorer in the Bundesliga. So all you can say to me, the only thing you can sit there and say is like, look, I've seen these compilations. There's a player there, but we don't know just yet. That's all you can tell me with any type of real confidence. You can't tell me he's going to do this, he's going to get this much goals, all of the Sesko slander must stop, wait till he bangs it out in the Premier League, he's much better than Gyökeres. Based on what? Based on the eye test? No, he isn't. Based on the numbers? No, he isn't. Based on the age? No, he isn't. Based on the fact he hasn't tore apart world football, he ain't like Yamal or anyone like that. He's bang average, bro. Gyökeres, maybe he could be called, I'd say he's probably a bit above bang average, but he's not exactly like world class, like what we call back in the day. That's because the pool of strikers nowadays is dire. Football in general, the levels have dropped, majorly dropped. Do you know what I'm saying? So I can understand the frustration though, because this is typical Arsenal, bro. Typical Arsenal, bro. Lip service for weeks, blah, 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 blah. Unprecedented this, unprecedented that. Really excited about the summer. You know, we've not done anything last year because we're going to do it all in the summer. All of this shit. And here we are in the summer, guys. And then what have we got? All of the enablers, all of the apologists. Oh, but it's only June. We've got a long summer to go. Why have we got a long summer to go? I don't want it to be long. I wanted the players in before pre-season. The fixtures have already came out. Big up Dre, man. Arsenal often seeks to reinvent the wheel, yet when history shows that making adjustments to coaching or players will lead to success, unfortunately not the way at Arsenal. And that's what I'm trying to say. You're right. Because in the history, that's how we, you know, we're not ambitious. We're not slapping a load of money down to get all of these things done. But that's what I want to change. I don't want to hear about that's not the Arsenal way. But then change it then, because I'm sick of not winning. And I'm sick of being the banter club. Deluded Guna had some black guy on, some absolute mug. I don't care who he is, bruv. Clive or so. One of these corporate pricks, bro, that chat all this shit and, you know, it proves that Arsenal's back because we finished second 3 times in a row. Like, where do you find these people, man? Honestly. And I can't even say it's all of the guys trying to be journalists or trying to be corporate. It's not. Even the road man. I don't need to say his name. Just go and watch the show, bruv, talking about, you get me, Havertz's clutch and all these kind of things there. And like, bruv, like, what are you lot watching, bro? Like I said, Chinese whispers with the eyes. What are you lot watching? It's like when you look at the screen, all you're seeing is zeros and nines. You know, like in green, like it's the Matrix. That's all you're seeing, guys. No one knows how to watch football properly anymore with the eyes. People want to talk to me about XG. Anyway. Big up Dre, though. I appreciate you, man. Godfrey, big yourself up, my broski. Hope you're well today. Said big up views and the legendary community. It's not bad. I don't know. It's a bit slow today. Someone tell me what happened to Shane, because he come off a lot earlier. Share this out as well, guys. Obviously, we got 18 people in the building. I appreciate each and every one of you. But let's see if we can't get a few more people in the building. Big up Gary as well from Don't Waste a Trip. He sent me a little message about some of the bad news that we had recently. But I'm going to just share this out. Because let's see if we can get a few more people in. If we can, great. If we can't, we'll just knock on. But obviously it might affect how long we go for. So I'm just going to send this out. I am going to get to all of the comments right now as well. I do apologize. And of course, if there's anything you guys want to chat about specifically, then let me know. It's the intervention. As Nick's football club, well, not admitted, but he was saying the content's drying up. It's very hard. Like we're repeating the same things every day, just like Fabrizio and all of this kind of stuff. You know what I mean? So what do we want to talk about? I mean, there is another tweet from Fabrizio. If you haven't seen it, go and check it out. There is another tweet from Fabrizio basically talking about the Zubimendi stuff, and it's stuff that we already knew. Yeah, we're going to pay a little bit more so that we can pay in installments, you know, Klarna settings as usual. Right, I'm talking about Nick, and Nick's actually live right now as well. So maybe I'll raid over to Nick if he's still live by the time that we are finished here. But yeah, guys, Zubimendi, are you guys feeling excited about that? Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I'm not really feeling excited. We need replacement for Jorginho, but we also need replacement for Partey unless we're actually going to sign him. So I hope we do. I really, really hope we do. But let me get into the comments now, though. You said, "Ayo, since when Ten Hag owned this channel? What's going on now, bro? Are you talking about the bald head? Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. At least Ten Hag wins stuff, bro. How about that? I wouldn't even mind Dr. Robotnik. How about you come to my club and win some trophies, bro? You know what I mean? Because the guy with all the hair, the guy with the hair that doesn't move anywhere, yeah, like he can't win. So maybe it is a bald thing. Look at Slot, look at Pep. You know what I mean? I don't know. Probably there's probably plenty of examples of people with hair that won. Don't forget to get the likes up, people. Big up Godfrey, man. I appreciate you. And big up Mr. Grobbo. Yeah. Make sure you're going to subscribe. If you didn't know, you know, Gru from Despicable Me is a real person. They actually come from Latvia. I didn't know that, guys. But my good friend, Mr. Grobbo, he's over there, man. Make sure you go and subscribe. You know what I mean? And he'll probably give you some information on when the next Despicable Me is hitting the cinemas, yeah? So make sure you go and subscribe to Mr. Grobbo. Go and show him some love. Road to 1K. Big up AFC. The humidity in England is something else. Can you hear it? Can you hear it? You can't see it. Here's my fan. Can you hear it? Oh, I'm gonna have to turn it up, bro. I feel like Michael Jackson. Normally, I've got the thing up and I can't even do it. The green screen's not green screening. You know what I mean? Half my head keeps disappearing. It's crazy. It's crazy. But the humidity at the moment in England, I can only talk for London, but yes, I'm pretty sure it's England, is absolutely bonkers. I woke up and it's like I've lost half a stone just sweating. I had to sleep naked yesterday. You know what I mean? I've got a t-shirt on, but I can't wait to take it off. Like, it is absolutely ridiculous. And you know what I mean? I ain't gonna do only views today, but if you guys want to hit the QR code and buy me a coffee, it could turn into only views. It could be anything you want. It really could be. No, but salute my bro, Mr. Robbo. Make sure you're going to subscribe to him, guys. Show him some love. Catalan, my guy. Karma, the window just opened. Top Gooners have said. That's what they've said, guys. I mean, how do you feel, Catalan? Vigilante in the building, my bro. Big yourself up. Hope you're well today. AFC, Godfrey, Mr. Robbo, how are you guys feeling? Because they told us to calm down. They told us, you know what I mean? Like, you know, what's the rush? We're going to get left behind. That's what the rush is. If you want to go and bully the Premier League and get certain players, we need to do it quick and fast so we can get them accumulated, not to the Premier League, but to our style and whatever we're going to do, because we don't know what we're going to do. That might change next season as well, guys. Be prepared for that. That could fully well change next season. So we're going to have to wait and see. But we were saying, look, we want to see an indication that Arsenal has changed their practices a little bit. Yeah. We got Berta in, and while I understand that you're not going to click your fingers and everything's going to be changed, Arsenal need about anything, the minimum 6 players, maybe even about 10 players in. Is that going to happen over one window? No, it isn't. I understand that. But the things that I do expect you to change, my guy, is the business acumen at this club. The Ronald McDonald business. The fact that we're walking around with a hole in the bucket and we're leaking. We're leaving a trail like Hansel and Gretel. That's what we're doing. Every single time our business is elementary. It's rubbish. Adding an extra year to Lukonga. Why? We can't sell him anyway. That makes no point, no sense. Giving Trossard more money, but no extra time. Where does that make any sense? It doesn't. Do you understand what I'm saying? So the things that Berta could be doing straight away, sorting out Party's contract, bro. Why is it taking so long? Sorting out Saliba's contract. Why is it taking so long? The only one we've had sorted out is Gabriel. Miles Lewis Skelly was announced. Was it yesterday or the day before? That's great. What is this going to be the summer of re-signing our players? And then everyone's like, oh, that's positive news, people. Like, we've just signed the player. We've re-signed the player. So we're still in the same situation. We still need quality. We still need depth. And we're getting excited about re-signing players. My. Big up Vigilante, though, man. Big yourself up. Godfrey's bigging you up as well. The legend that is Kyle Walsh Gunner, my broski. I hope you are well today. Big up my brothers and all in the chat. Big yourself up, man. Make sure you subscribe to the Volcano as well. He will be coming on the platform. He will. It was my fault. You guys all know why. Obviously, the missus' auntie passed or whatnot. So it's not just Kyle. I had to cancel with Chinks as well. And then obviously a couple of days passed. My missus said, look, don't let your lives be affected. You know what I mean? People are coming to watch you, things like that. So I appreciate that. You know what I mean? So we are going to try and get back to business. But at the same time, we have to be there for the missus. You know what I mean? If she needs me for anything, it's done. You know what I mean? It is done. Yeah, funeral and stuff next month. But that's here nor there. Big up, Kyle. I really appreciate you, my guy. And I appreciate you understanding. And I will be in contact very soon about getting our show in. Big up Vigilante. AFC agree it's hot. It was 23 by 10:30. Bro, what is it now? I don't even know what it is. I'm upstairs. Like, the missus is she's not even working today. She is downstairs trying to relax in the sun, take her mind off things. I think she's even trying to fill up a pool for the kids, but I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna have enough time. Look, my weather app is not installed, so I can't even check. But it's fine. It's hot. It's hot. Let's just know that. Afternoon, Kyle. Hope you're well. Big up Vigilante. Appreciate the love going round. Adieri, like I said, I appreciate you coming through, my guy, but it's literally the same comment every day. Big up Kyle. He said, I hear Party could be on his way. I, for one, be happy with that. He might have a chance of winning somewhere else. There's that. I mean, let's talk about that for a brief second. What's your thoughts on Party? Some people are like, look, he's aging a bit. You know, we can't afford to have someone on his kind of money sitting on the bench, and I totally agree. But what I will say, guys, is that people underestimate the qualities that he brings to the team. When he does go, whether that's this season, next season, whenever, when he does go, we're going to be in a big problem again. But this is what I don't like, guys, because we've known that his contract is running down. Do you know what I mean? And we've not tried to sort this out sooner, or we've not gotten a replacement. If you're telling me Zubimendi is the Party replacement, then I'm not happy with that. If you're telling me Zubimendi is the J2O replacement, all right, cool. I could be all right with that. I can get on board with that. Zubimendi's got a little bit more to his game than a Moreno, more to his name than Moreno, so I get it. But Party replacement, no. We need to be keeping Party this year and working the whole year in finding out who's going to actually replace him, or unless we're going to buy a left back and then push Lewis Skelly up, because I think Lewis Skelly is the Thomas Partey replacement. I really do. So let me know your thoughts on that. If we see him go this season, it is going to be a blow. We're going to be worse off, because our Arsenal are going to go out and replace Jorginho and Partey and get us someone who can play an attacking midfield. I doubt it. And a left winger and a striker and a replacement goalkeeper and another left back. Because this is what we need: goalkeeper, winger, centre attacking midfielder, Party cover. That's 4, and we ain't even got to the defense. Left back, goalkeeper. That's 6. We ain't even talking about cover for Saka yet. That's 7. Sorry. You understand? That's 7 players. That's before anyone's even gone. Or is it? I don't know. Party might be going. Sterling's gone. Neto's gone back to his club. Zinchenko, he's been linked with AC Milan, looking like he might be out the door. So when you're saying to people we need like 10 players, they're like, what are you talking about? We only need a couple for our first team, and then we're going to be in the same situation again, no depth. So for me to let Party just walk out with no real plan or cover or anything in place to help with his leaving, again, it's poor business by Arsenal. You know, it's poor. We've been run poor again. And this is the thing I'm talking about. But from day one, from the second day that you started work at Arsenal, these are the things that you should have been working on. So while I don't expect to see, you know, fucking 6 or 7 players coming in, everyone's contracts sorted out, everything done, you know, I don't expect him to fix everything in one window, but I do expect quality players to be coming in. I do expect us to know who our targets are, and not to be confused and sitting there like we still don't even know who we actually want. Yeah, that shouldn't be happening. Getting rid of players, we should be doing a lot better with that, or just ripping up the contracts. All certain business aspects should have been A1 already, and that's my point. That is my point. Big up the legend that is Shane. Big up, man. Big up, man. Hope you're well. Hope everyone tuned in to the full Irish earlier. I tuned in, bro. Like obviously I woke up a bit late. I think I tuned in at about just before 12:30, and I was expecting to see you, bro, and it was finishing. So I hope everything's all right with yourself. Yeah, I hope you had a good show. Make sure you guys are subscribing to the legend that is Shane. Should be on the Bruised Banana later on. I think you said it was going to be later, wasn't it? 8:30 or something like that. So which actually works out good, because I think I'm going to be on with Rashid at 7, unless I have made a mistake. But big up the legend that is Shane each and every time. Make sure you're subscribing to the broski. Show him some love. I'm pretty sure you all do anyway. The legend that is Carl Walsh Gunner as well, the Volcano. Show him some love. Mods, let's get links in the chat for all these people. Mr. Grobbo, Vigilante, Shane, the Volcano. Like, let's get links in there for everyone, please. Godfrey's bigging up Kyle. Come on, man. Fabrizio tweeted about Party as well. Oh Lord, oh Lord. All right, let's get into it then. Said scroll a bit. This is what I mean, because I'm trying to talk on the things that you're saying, but they just come in a bit way too quick. But here we are, guys. Here we are. He's saying tweet a bit more, so that's what we're gonna do. Negotiations. Oh, here we go. I'm right here on it. Are not advancing. Here we go, guys. Negotiations between Arsenal and Thomas Partey over a new deal are not advancing. No agreement so far, and now concrete chances to part ways in the upcoming days. Thomas would be available as a free agent. Donnarumma camp met with PSG to discuss new deal. He looks like he'll probably stay there. But there you go, guys. There you go. Once again, Arsenal fumble in the bag. Fumble in the bag. We're going to let him go again for a free, just like what's probably going to end up having to happen to Trossard and Saliba if we don't buck up our ideas. So 1, we're going to let him go for a free. 2, we're going to let him go with no replacement. Yeah, stupid. 3, again, why can't the business get done? Why can't the business get done? We're going to lose out on the player again. Why? Because he doesn't want to take a drop in wages, maybe. But then why was he on 250 grand to fucking begin with? Do you understand what I'm saying? So all the people that keep talking about, oh, Mick Arteta, he knows exactly what we need. He's brought us from hell. He's put us in hell. That's what he's done. Unai Emery never finished 8th. He finished 5th. And before he even got to finish the season, the next season, he got sacked. So you can't tell me nothing. And when he got sacked, he was in joint 7th or joint 6th, however you want to say it. It's Arteta that brought us to 8th twice. Then he brought us to 5th, and we didn't even get Champions League football, and we missed out to Spurs. There's no way he shouldn't even have got to the 22-23 season when we bottled the league again. He shouldn't even have got there. 3 seasons, and you can't even make it into the top 4. It just smacks of bad business from everyone at the club. Let's have a look at Ornstein. The absolute plonk. Even Fabrizio, I think he's a plonk as well, bro. Man City are set to sign Freddie Lowry or Laurie for when scholarship expires at Aston Villa. Well, again, they're buying world-class players, they're buying future players, they're buying prospects, they're spending money. They're doing what big clubs do, people. They're doing what big clubs do. Don't care about that. Miles Lewis Skelly signing a new contract at Arsenal. Yeah, it is good, but I don't. It's not always positive news, guys. Hey, like, what is this? The summer that we re-sign players, and we're not even doing that fast enough. Do you know what I mean? This is bonkers, man. Chloe Kelly grants Arsenal period of exclusivity to agree permanent move. Big up the women, man. I'm not gonna act like I don't follow it like that, but they are Arsenal. Big them up. Arsenal, Chelsea, cool. Well, we heard about caller interest. He don't want to come to England anyway. You don't want to come to England anyway. Nico Williams ain't even that good. I don't even understand why people are on him like that. And if Barcelona want to go and pay 400 bags a week, crack on. Crack on. I just saw Xavi Simons there and I wondered why. He's someone we should be going after, in my opinion. Here we go. Fabrizio Romano at gmail.com, bro. Fabrizio Romano, bro. I can't do his accent properly. I might have to do a little skit for Fabrizio. Chelsea made verbal inquiry to Leon regarding Malik Fofana. Nothing's really going on, guys. Like, when I see here we go, we're getting here we goes for players that we already knew about, Zubomendi. But then we was asking, guys, what's going on then? If Zubomendi, we've announced it bare times, why ain't he through the door yet? You know what I mean? But apparently, we got a here we go again. We ain't got a medical date though. You know, like Florian Wirtz has got a medical tomorrow. Where's Zubomendi's medical date? You're telling us about 6 years. You're telling us that we're going to be paying 60 million instead of 55 or 51, whatever his release clause was, because we're doing Klarna as usual. You're giving us all those details, but when's the medical then? So even this, guys, I mean, it looks like Zubomendi will be an Arsenal player, but if it falls through, I still wouldn't be surprised. I still wouldn't. But Fabrizio, it's there for everyone to go and look. He's basically saying it's confirmed. So we'll have to wait and see. Kyle is bigging up Grobbo. Grobbo's bigging up Shane. Big up Adieri. United should sign Xavi Simons and Anthony Elanga and João Pedro. 100 million pounds for big up, man. Big up. Let me give you a quick clap because you said something different, bro. I don't want to ignore what you put in, bro. And I appreciate you coming here. I really do. I appreciate that you've subscribed. I appreciate that you drop a comment every day. I just want it to be something different. That's it. And even if you want to change the word slightly, I'll read it out, my guy. And I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you for listening. And thank you for your comment, my guy. Honestly. Big up Godfrey, another legend. Hey, the legend that is Shane, alongside Carl Walsh Gunner, absolute volcano. Shane is, yeah, we'll see you tonight, brother. Yeah, man, big up, man. See, yeah, catch me and Carl, catch Shane, whoever else is going to be on a bruised banana. That's going to be 8:30 tonight, people. So make sure you tune in to that. And I want to thank Shane again for understanding about Clean Through one-on-one. And we will be back next week, people. We will be back, even though we've had another loss in the family. You know, we are going to try and be here, and we're going to try and stay consistent for you guys and not let people down. So big up Kyle again, and big up Chinks. Thank you ever so much for understanding. And you're two people I really want, like, on my platform. I'm really upset that it's taken so long. But please, I will be in contact very, very soon. Big up Vigilante. Oh, he says, Shane, I sent another screenshot from a new mutant I just saw on Facebook. Big up, man. Bring me in as well, guys. Bring me in. If you've got any videos, pictures, send them in, man. I'll be happy to play them. Obviously, I am going to be moving over to StreamYard next month, so it should be a little bit easier for me to play clips. But yeah, man, if you've got anything for me, send it through. I am on Instagram. I am on X, Views on Sport. There you go. And I think my email, newviews@gmail.com, is on the page. But if not, I will put it on there. Send me through some stuff, man. I am available. Do you know what I mean? Big up Nathan, my broski. Hold on. My Jenna, you know, coming over from DG's chat. Big up, man. Big up, man. Do you know what we're going to do for Nathan? because, you know, like the mods have to stay together, bruv. You know, like that. So we're going to do some mod status right now. We're going to do some mod status right now. But you guys let me know your thoughts, man. What are we going to talk about, people? What are we going to talk about? Oh, look, see, there's people. Oh, everyone's just going to be a mod over here, man. I can't look. Look, man, we got Nathan, we got Mr. Battered, who's been over here like an absolute soldier ever since he's come over. I think you might have found me from from Chain. I think you found me from Chain. Big up into the box, my brother. My brother, I see you. Rich money makers, I see you as well. I need to see you a few more times though. I mean, and we'll bring you in. But you know what it's like over here. It's like Oprah Winfrey settings. You get a wrench, you get a wrench, you get a wrench. But if people start mucking about, then the wrench is what. Do you know what? How have I not even done this guy as well? I'm sorry. Like everyone's gonna be a mod. It ain't even gonna be special over here. You know why? Because I got a clean heart and I feel bad. I feel bad. You know what I mean? Big up Normski. I see you in the chat, my broski. I hope you're all well today, bro. You know, message me, man. You're another one that I want to get on the platform. Of course, unless it ain't for you. Some people it ain't. Big up man like Catch. Big up Hyper Protagonist. I see you in here, my bro. I'm gonna get to the chat properly anyway. But Catch, I don't know if he wants to do just like a one-on-one. He'd prefer to come on when there's a panel. So under the lens ain't for everyone. So Normski, my bro, if you're too busy or you'd rather come on when it's a panel or anything like that, then let me know, man. If not, and it's just, you know, you're just too busy, then no worries. We will get it in. But you are someone I want to come on here. Who knows about Winners Talking Podcast? Who knows about Big Doug and Pound Sterling? Because Big Doug might be coming on the channel very soon as well. I'm very, very happy and privileged about that as well. Big up Nathan each and every time, though. Big up Adieri, man. Finally, new comments, man. I'm loving it. Hi, AJ. Marcus Rashford should sign for Newcastle. He should. He should. I was even hearing talk that he might be offered to Arsenal, and Newcastle, I think, will be a good move for him. Champions League football, you'll get to play. I think you'll actually bang. You'll still be in the Premier League. I think that's a good move for Rashford, guys. What do you guys think? Carl's bigging up Godfrey. We love to see it. Community settings. Big up net. Yeah, Hugh Hefner. Bro, you see how Monster's going around, innit? In the black dressing gown, the hat backwards like me. He's moving like Hugh Hefner of YouTube now, innit? Is his world, and we just live in it. And to be honest with you, I can't even argue. How can you argue? Imagine if they get Isaac as well. I might just have to delete the channel, bro. Or I just pick another team and we won't even talk about Arsenal for the whole season. I swear to God. Let me guys know what you guys think. If Liverpool get Isaac, we are done now. Even if they don't, just because they get Frimpong, Kirkes, Wirtz, if they get someone competent up front, you know, Jota missed a lot of last season. They still got Gakpo on the left. It's crazy, guys. It's crazy. Liverpool going back to back. And Man City is going to be challenging them for the league. Arsenal, we're gonna have to hope that we can be like the new Liverpool and just be like the best of the rest. That's all we can hope for. And if we have a shit summer, what it looks like we might have, then it's going to be like top 6, top 5. I'm telling you, Shane said it all the time, and I back it. And he's put his flag in, he's planted his flag, and I'm with him. If we don't have a decent summer, we are going to get left behind. If we don't have a decent summer, this whole second place that everyone seems to be so happy and comfortable with is not going to happen next season. I'm telling you that now. And if it does, and all of a sudden the team starts doing well, and then great. But what's that going to be? Second for a 4th time in a row? No, you've got to get across the line now. You've got to, guys. You honestly have to. Big up Catalan. Liverpool get Isaac. That Steph Curry, yeah, from the 3-point line, night, game over. Do you know what I mean? Game over. And I was trying to say, I was even saying to Mr. Battered and even Everest, he's a Liverpool fan. I was saying to him, only City and Liverpool, they're the only 2 clubs in this league that can come right now and just take Isaac out of the club. And Isaac would probably push to move as well. If it was Chelsea, if it was, say, Man United got European football, they probably couldn't do it. Arsenal, we can't do it. Spurs, they can't do it. Because if Isaac leaves Newcastle to go to any one of those teams that ain't City or Liverpool, it's not even a step backwards, it's a sideways step. Do you understand what I'm saying? Liverpool have just won the league. They are then favourites to go and win the league again. They are also not heavy favourites, but they're one of the top teams that can win the Champions League. Is Newcastle? No, they ain't. Man City, with the business that they've been doing, they are favourites to challenge again for the league. They are one of the top teams, favourites to win the Champions League. Arsenal are not. Chelsea are not. Tottenham are not. Newcastle are not. Say, for instance, Man United won the Europa and got back into the Champions League. They wouldn't be favourites to win it either. So do you get what I'm saying? So if Isak was to move, he's only going to move to a select top echelon of club. Barca, Liverpool, Munich, Madrid, City. Do you understand what I'm saying? Maybe one of the big Italian teams that might have a chance of winning the Champions League. Because it's more than just going on to win the league next year. It's going on to win multiple things. And any one of those top clubs can go and do that, right? If you're an Inter or an AC or something like that, you've got a chance of winning domestic competitions in your country, a chance to win the league, a chance to win in Europe. When you're Arsenal, what is the chances of you doing all of that? The chances are very much smaller. Winning the league, we ain't done that in 22 years. Winning a domestic cup, we ain't done that in 5 years. Winning in Europe, we haven't done that since 1994. You understand what I'm saying? So you can firmly put us in that category of a sideways step. Say, for instance, Newcastle never made Europe, then any one of those clubs that I was speaking about have then got a chance because you can offer them Champions League. I know you guys understand. It's not rocket science. I know you understand it. Big up Godfrey. Thomas Partey looks like he's leaving. Also reported by Fabrizio. I did look at the tweet, my guy. I did see it. And to be honest with you, that's Arsenal dropping the ball again, fumbling the bag again, in my opinion. I'm not saying that the whole club will fold if Partey ain't there, but I'm saying that we're once again done bad business letting him go for free and done bad business not being prepared for his departure. No replacements, no one even in mind, guys. And that's what's... So from the moment Bert came into this club, there should have been a plan. You've had months to work on the plan that you're going to execute in the summer. Yes, you might have the time or the funds, or teams might not be in for certain players, so you might not be able to get everything done, but your plan should be in place within the summer coming up, January in the season coming up, and then next summer, right? Those 3 windows, by the time we get to that summer, near enough everything we're supposed to have done should have been done by that point. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's what Berta should have been doing. But from then until now, it looks like we don't have an idea. We don't have a plan. We don't know who we want. We don't know how we're going to do it. We don't know how much money we're going to spend. We don't know who's staying. And we should never be in this position. This is what I was hoping Berta would sort out. So I understand when legends like Matty or Kenny or Jez, absolute legends, people I respect highly, right? When they tell me this is the logic behind it, I've got to understand it, and I do understand it, but it doesn't mean that I've got to be happy with it. I haven't got a year to waste, yeah, to waste in the petri dish that is Arsenal. Let's experiment. Let's play games. I haven't got a year for that. I understand this is how the Americans do it. So I understand the logic and I respect those guys and I respect what they're saying. But it still doesn't sit right in my stomach. Yeah, Arteta, the feeling in my tummy. It still doesn't sit right. And even though I know Berta cannot do everything in one window, but the plan should be there. And everything that you can be doing in this window should be A1. I don't want to be hearing about Trossard signing and there's no extra time, but he's getting extra money. That is not A1. I don't want to hear about Sammy Lukonga getting an extra year on his deal because we want to sell him. That is not A1. We can't sell him now. We can't even loan him out. People don't want him. So how is adding an extra year on his contract going to benefit us? Because if no one comes in for him, then we need to be in a good enough position to say, all right, cool, but we can't still have you taking money off of our books. Rip up the contract. There was only a year left anyway. Good luck with your career. Do you understand what I'm saying? But we can't even do that now because we've just added another year to his contract. If that's true, if that is the gospel. So these are things I'm expecting Berta to come in and to do a whole lot better with. Even if you ain't got the power to change anything, you should have been the first one saying, Sesko, brother. Like, I hear it if you're trying to future-proof, but right now, Sesko, are you serious? Like, where's the tangible evidence that we should be breaking our back to go and get this guy and not the other guy who's at the right age, win now. Actually, you know, all of his numbers suggest that he's the more calculated risk. Sesko, brother, when there's Watkins, or even if you want to go and get Mateta, I'd rather Mateta than Sesko right now. And you can disagree with me all you want, but he's Premier League proven. How many goals did Mateta score last season? Don't piss me off. How many goals did Mateta score last season in the Premier League? How many did Mbeumo score last season in the Premier League? Jean-Philippe Mateta, bro. He's 27 years of age, the same age as Gyökeres. Premier League, 37 matches, 14 goals, 2 assists, and 2 yellow cards. So he's already got more goals in the Premier League than Sesko has got in the Bundesliga. Sesko's got 13, he got 14. Oh, Sesko's only a backup striker, this, that, and the other. So then why are we trying to make him our main man then? But wouldn't you say that if anyone's going to be more, if you're going to have more confidence in anyone going forward next season and doing well in the Premier League, are you going to say it's Sesko, or are you going to say it's Mateta? Because Mateta's got experience. Mateta's won something this year as well, by the way. It's mad. It's mad. But big up Godfrey. Big up rich money makers, man. Big yourself up. Big up the legend, Vigilante, and leave a gal alone. I'll never leave a gal alone. I'll never leave Pink Eye alone. They're absolute planks in my eyes. You know what I mean? Bubbles. Bubbles. Like, that's why you're not seeing him online today. He's probably looking for Bubbles. I keep asking, if any of you guys go into his chat, we need to see proof of life for Bubbles. Yeah? Otherwise, we're calling RSPCA. Because you want to know something? I'm worried about Bubbles. I'm worried. You know what I mean? I'm worried. Only joking, cook him. As a Chelsea fan, get rid of the delusional fans. Hit the like and subscribe. It's free and takes seconds. Yeah, big up, man. And big up the Chelsea fans as well. Arsenal fans are deluded. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Absolutely right. I had Dave, big up Dave. He was in here talking about Chelsea, a much bigger club than Arsenal. No, not yet. But you will be. You're a much more successful club in the last 2 decades. Facts. But you're still not quite taking us over just yet. Not in terms of the money made, not in terms of the worldwide fan base, not in terms of the infrastructure. Obviously, you guys are still at Stamford Bridge. You know, not in terms of the history, not yet. But in terms of the cups, you are a more successful team than Arsenal in the last 2 decades. You got the big ears. You've won. You've collected all the cups in Europe. You've won the league more recently, but you're not quite there just yet. But if you keep going and Arsenal keep taking their foot off the gas, turning into the new QPR, then you will be in front of us soon. You will be a bigger club. Not quite yet, but nearly. Big up rich money makers each and every time. Appreciate you coming in, my bro. I really do. Vigilante is saying big up, bro, as well. Big up the legend views. Oh yeah, leave the gal alone. I think I leave the geezer alone. I think I did read that. Big up Catalan. If you want the player, you pay the money for them. It's simple as that. If you want quality in life, you pay for it. If you keep going to Iceland and buying the stuff on offer and you're complaining that the food quality ain't that good, what are you expecting, bro? What are you expecting? Just like if you go to Marks and Spencer, I don't know, some of you guys might not be from the UK, but that's like one of the little posh, yeah, that's the more expensive supermarkets. Marks, Waitrose, things like that. Yeah. Budgeons, I don't know. No, Budgeons ain't. No, Budgeons is kind of a mix. Say like Waitrose or Marks and Spencers. If you want good quality meat, then you go to a good butcher. If you just go to any supermarket butcher and you can see the bone and all the fat, if you're paying the less money, you're gonna get the less quality. It's not rocket science, people. If the Saudis go and buy a club, they recognize that it's their investment and they don't just leave their investment to rot and take care of itself. They give the investment everything it needs so that eventually it can start taking care of itself. You know what I mean? And that's all I'm saying, guys. If you want quality in life, you got to pay for it. If you want a holiday, yeah, and you want to see palm trees, you're gonna have to pay for it. If you keep going to Bognor Regis, bro, you ain't gonna see palm trees, innit? It's as simple as that. If you want to guarantee good weather and good beaches, you might go to the Caribbean. If you're gonna go to fucking, I don't know, the south of, not even the south of France, because it's usually hot over there. But you know what I'm trying to say, innit? If you want to go to somewhere like Spain, yeah, it might be hot, but you got to go there at the right time. If you want to see-through water, then you need to go to the Caribbean and things like that. Because going to Bognor Regis or to Blackpool and expecting to see through water, you're not going to get it. I hope you guys are understanding the analogy. If you want quality, you pay for it. It's as simple as that. And we've got billionaires, multi-billionaires that run our club, but yet they're acting like they are broke. And we're still self-sustaining. They've taken more money out of the club than they've put in nearly 20 years. Make it make sense, people. It doesn't. But big up Catalan, big up Rich, Vigilante. I've been pushing your channel to people. Big up, man. And yeah, make sure, man, Vigilante, get your link in there as well. Obviously, he does gaming. I've been over there a couple of times. Make sure you're showing him some love. Make sure you're subscribing. Views been pushing your channel too. I appreciate that, my guy. I appreciate that. Let me just see you one or two more times and we can get this. We can get the wrench out. Big up Nathan. Arsenal were just always the bridesmaid. Yeah, Liverpool fans were spot on with them banners. They were. We are the banter club. All these people acting like we're not out of that era. Sorry, acting like we're out of that era. We're not. We are still the banter club. We are. We are still the people that get laughed at. We are still like one of the big clubs that never won anything this year. Oh, Man United never won anything, but they won something last year, didn't they? And the year before that. You're absolutely right, bro. We are the laughing stock. Yes, I'm not going to be here shouting, oh, because what's the point? I am upset about it. Of course, you guys know, you know my stance. But I'd be happy to be proven wrong. I'd be over the moon to be proven wrong. Win something. Get me some marquee players. Do something this year. And then my tune would change. Then I'd have something to be proud about, wouldn't I? But big up Nathan, man. They were absolutely bang on with those banners. Bang on. And I'm trying to tell people that Arteta is part of the reason why we're not progressing. Because you're now becoming a detriment to the club with your stubbornness and your bad decisions and your obsession with certain players. Why are we not pivoting? Oh, it's either Gyökeres or it's either Sesko. That's it. No Openda, no Watkins, no Mateta. You're not even trying for Julian Alvarez. You're not doing nothing. There's no, do you know what I'm saying? It's like there's no plan. So why are we bringing in someone like Bert for there to be no plan? This is what I don't understand. But big up Nathan each and every time. Big up Dre. Views, you heard that there is a new gang on the block called the Fixture Cartel. Oh, yeah. Now, I didn't see who said anything like this, but I did see a tweet saying apparently the fixtures are rigged. So I can only imagine it's probably a top gooner. Might even be Jacko. Was it Jacko? You know Jacko still lives. You want to know something? The fixtures are rigged, man. Is it Jacko? Is it Jacko? Let me know, guys. Is it a setup? Is it a setup, bro? Because that's, you know, just more excuses. You know what I mean? Hold on. Get your protection fee if you want to pass by. That's crazy. Big up Rich Money Makers. As a Chelsea fan, I don't see Arsenal serious anymore, especially in the transfer market. No arguments there, bro. Big up the chat. Big you up, my guy. No arguments there, bro. No one sees us as a serious. You know, Chelsea just about got into the Champions League and they won the Conference League. So you've won something this year, which I'm not going to try and downplay. Well done, congratulations. And you got to Champions League. So even though you guys have spent all that money and you should be aiming for better, whatever your targets were, you met them. So you can come out and talk your shit. Our targets weren't met. And they ain't going to be met if we continue to go down this line. So I've got no arguments with that, bro. No arguments whatsoever. Big up my bro Nathan. And if we have a poor window like January and the summer last season, it just confirms what I already know. We are happy to compete and never win. There you go. We're happy to compete and never win. I don't want to hear about context and the journey and all that kind of shit. Not when we're not winning regularly. We're not entitled to win every season, but what we are entitled to is maximum effort from our club to make us win every season. That's what we are entitled to. Not spending money, not PR stunts and excuses, not lying to the fans and all the people that support this club. Not telling us to be excited when you know you're going to be doing nothing of excitement. You know what I'm saying? Or nothing of excite, if that's even the right way to say it. You're going to be doing nothing of note to excite people, yet you're telling people you've got goosebumps thinking about the plans we've got in the summer. Like, who asked you to say that? I say it all the time. If you can't say nothing proper, then just don't say nothing at all, bro. Don't say nothing at all. Big up Mali, though. Appreciate you, my bro. Big up views in the chat. Make sure you're subbing to Mali as well. Obviously, the numbers have been up and down today. I haven't put the link out yet. We've been going over an hour. So I don't know, man. You lot let me know if it's worth putting the link out. We got up to 30, but the numbers are going up and down. All the people that are here, you guys are the MVPs. You know what I mean? Make sure you're hitting the like for me. Make sure you're subscribing if you are new. Big up Godfrey each and every time. He's bigging up Mali. Mali's bigging up Godfrey. The dappings are going round. Big up Zero Requiem. I hope I've said your name right. More different content. Go be a Liverpool fan. New transfer every week. Hope people can sense the sarcasm, bro. Yeah, no, I hear it, bro. But this is the nature of the beast, isn't it? It's like, you know, it's like when I'm trying to, you know, oh, why are you here just complaining? And Chinks has said other things like, you know, are you going to come online and complain about your family members, or I don't know, things like that. But I think that's a bit different, because I feel like it's, if you're in the public domain, just like me, people cuss my bald head, they cuss my internet, they cuss my glasses, you know, I've had racist stuff said to me on here just because I put my face on the internet. That's the nature of the beast, bro. That's part and parcel of it. If you're in the public domain, then there's only so much of a victim you can act, because you're in the public domain. You're there, you get paid a lot, and that's part of it. I'm not saying for anyone to go over and try and abuse people's family members, like all the people trying to jump on Havertz's wife and all that. I don't back that. But if you're cussing out Havertz, I back that. This is what you get paid for, bro. You're in the public domain. I don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a football club. You keep telling me it's a business. So if it's a business, when businesses don't do well, they go out of business. That's it. They shut down, or someone else comes and takes over. That's what happens in business. So don't tell me to, you know, expect all the business stuff and can't expect any money to be spent, and you got to look at the installments, and you got to look at the business, and you got to look at the wages. I'm not an accountant. I don't give a shit about any of that. I'm not a shareholder either. But you're telling me to understand about business. Why? I'm a football fan. We're here for football. It's a sport. Yes, it is a business, and yes, it is a multi-billion-pound business, but that's not my problem. It's a business, and you guys can make loads of money off of it. You guys can become richer each year, but I can't ask for a world-class player. I can't ask for my team to be winning on the pitch, to keep on putting my money and effort into your business. Where does that make sense? And in business, if your business don't do well, then you fold. Someone else takes over. Well, that's it. Where's the sentiment in business, people? There ain't none. So don't tell me to be sentimental. Don't tell me to have, you know, empathy for the business side. I don't give a shit about that. It don't make me rich. Arsenal promoting dog shampoo and dog coats. This club is fit. Oh my god! And I'm not surprised. I haven't seen that. I saw the plushies. I saw the plushies, but I ain't seen the. Why am I surprised? Why? I'm sorry. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Let me just say that. Yeah, look, man said Ten Hag. You know, trying to diss it. because it's uncle views. But I get it. I'll take it, bro. I'll take it. I'll take Ten Hag. I'll take it. You know, my head is bald. You know, I do have to shave it off because the hairline's starting to invert on one side, and if you go at the back, then we're doing up Friar Tuck. Yeah, so I shave it off, bro. That's it. Maybe I should holler at Turkish and go Turkey. Man said Ten Hag. At least Ten Hag wins, bro. Big up Josh, man. Big yourself up, my bro. Hope you're doing well today. How we doing, views? I'm all right. I'm all right. Arsenal aside, man. How are you doing, man? How are you doing? Obviously, we've had some bad news in the family, but you know, we're trying to move on from that as best as we can. You know, it's gonna be hard, but you know, we are here. We're trying to take our mind off of bad news, and then we come online and it's more bad news, people. It's more bad news. Make sure you guys are subscribing to True Gooner as well. Just got over 11k recently. Big up the broski Josh. Make sure most of you guys are probably over there anyway, but if not, let's get his link in the chat. Mods, let's help him out. Big up True Gooner each and every time. Big up Nathan. I'm bored of the Zubi saga. Does my head in. 1 minute it's Madrid, Liverpool, then us. Bun it all, fam. It's tiring. It is tiring. It is. We was meant to get this deal. It's not even meant to have got it done. It's meant to already have been done. We've announced it 2 times before we even got to the summer transfer window. He should have been the first person walking through the door. Not that I was happy with that, because we need attackers. And once again, here we are buying out the bar for defenders. Of course, I'm not happy with that, but you're the one telling us that it's done. So why ain't he through the door yet? And he still ain't through the door. You know, Fabrizio saying, listen, it's, you know, I'm confident this is a done deal. He's putting his name on the line. So I hear that. But we're still getting here we goes. And we still ain't even got a medical date. So it's crazy. It's crazy. But yes, I'm bored of it as well, my bro Nathan. If it's going to happen, just happen. Just happen. Especially if we lose Jorginho and Partey, we are going to need another fridge. We are. Is he going to be the guy? I can't tell you. I can't tell you. Big up Vigilante. He said, rich money makers appreciated. I'm trying to hit 50 by the end of the month, but have had some personal stuff happen. You have, similar to me. So I hope you're doing all right, my bro. I have had to step back from streaming while I deal with what happened. Yeah, same with me for a little bit. I mean, obviously, like I said, it's the missus's family member, but it does feel like mine because I've known her for nearly 2 decades, and that's how long me and the missus have been together. You know, someone I know personally, but it's not directly my family member. So for me, it's a lot easier to be able to jump on and stream, but I've got to be there for my missus, innit? If she needs me for anything, or if I need to cook or clean or take care of the kids because she's upset and she needs time to herself, then that's what I need to do. That's what I've been doing for the last couple of days. If I still need to do more, then I will. But like I said, she's been having to go to work and they're making out like it's not a big deal. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's still hard for me to commit on loads of things, but even she's come and said to me, look, you need to be consistent and carry on your online thing. So here I am. But if she needs me, then she needs me. And if I have to cancel something, then you guys should know why. Yeah? Big up, man. Let's try and get Vigilante to 50 people, man. Let's go, man. Yeah, they call me Mr. A-Class. Big up Mally Talks. Jeez. Man's got the broccoli. Is that the broccoli there? Big up Godfrey. We are all waiting to see who between Gyökeres and Sesko will arrive at Arsenal. It's ridiculous. Yeah, we still need a left winger. I'm not trying to see another season of Martinelli. And trust her, there you go, bro. All the talks about the strikers. You know, there's been talk about, big up Why Not? I'm going to get to your comment right now. There's all talk about Rodrigo. I mean, is that going to happen? I don't think so. Rodrigo, I don't think wants to leave Madrid unless he's told there's no place for him. Madrid ain't going to want to sell him unless Rodrigo comes and says he wants to leave. And why is Xabi Alonso not going to want someone like Rodrigo at the club? All the Madristas, all the fans of Madrid say he's the most important out of the 3 up front. And then what are Arsenal going to do? You know, Real Madrid are probably going to be asking for 90 million euros and we'll probably rock up with 70 or something like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, not even 80 or 85, 70 or 69. And then we still want to pay that in installments as well. It's ridiculous. Big up Why Not? I'm saying Why Not? It's not even Why Not. It's YouTube censors. Sorry, man. eyes are going mad. He said, we want the best. It's either Gyökeres or bust for Arsenal. I would even take Osimhen over Sesko. If Arsenal do not get Sesko, we'll be showing a complete lack of ambition this club. To be honest, I feel like if we get Sesko, we're showing a bit of lack of ambition. I'm being honest. Sesko's not an ambitious buy. If you buy him alongside Osimhen or Gyökeres or Kane or someone who's expected to score goals, I'd say fair play. But if you're buying him as my number 9, that doesn't show me any ambition. Not at all. You go and buy me Rodrigo alongside it, then maybe we're looking differently at things. You go and buy me a Eze alongside Rodrigo and a Sesko, then maybe I can start getting happy with the transfer window. But you rock up with fucking Sesko and you rock up with someone that no one's even heard of or asked for. And again, people need to be kicking off. Because there's no ambition from the club. But they want to keep taking your money. They want to keep lying to you, telling you to be excited. About what? About re-signing our players. About Havertz being the main man next season. Nah, I'm done with it. I'm done with Martinelli. I'm done with Trossard. This is what the club does to us, guys. This is what the club does to us. Godfrey's bigging up Josh. Come on, man. Mr. Battered's in the building, man. Saying, brother Views, big up. Hope Mrs. Views is feeling better. Sending good vibe. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, man. Big up, man. Big up, my bro. She's doing a bit better. Obviously, she's up and down. She's up and down, but still being made to work. Do you know what I mean? And yeah. Next month funeral, things like that. So I still might have to take a little bit of time here and there, but like I said, it's just to help out with the kids, with housework, with whatever she needs in her time of grief, innit? Whatever she needs. Obviously, it's hit me as well, but it's her aunt and not mine. So, and she told me, make sure you carry on with your streaming, like try and be consistent. So I'm like, cool. But like I said, if there is any time that I'm supposed to stream and something comes up or I need to help her out, or then it's going to be done. But you guys will know why. So I just hope that you can understand and still rock with me, guys. Do you know what I mean? Still rock with me, man. I'll still try and be as consistent as I can. Big up Zero Requiem. Keep hesitating. Our main targets become unavailable. We could end up with fucking Jamie Vardy, brother. I was about to say Franklin. Exactly. And even those Premier League players that you might even want to fall back on, like a Semenyo or someone like that, or a Gibbs White. Pretty sure eventually we're not even going to be able to do that. And then their money will end up going up and up. Eze, we could have got Eze for 45 million last season. Now he's going to cost 70 million. Do you understand what I'm saying? We could have got Kudus for 45, 50, maybe 60 tops. Now his release clause is 85 million euros. The title of this intervention is Sesko's price, 85.5 million euros, bro. That's nearly the same money that Real Madrid's asking for Rodrigo. Do you guys think that's worth it for Sesko? What are we going to do if our club say, yes, we're going to pay that and go and get Sesko for nearly 90 million euros, bruv? The guy's had 2 seasons in the Bundesliga. You ain't even hit 15 goals in the Bundesliga. And you're expecting me to pay Rodrigo money for you. This is what I'm trying to say, bro. The football world's fucked. Then you got Gyökeres that isn't going to cost that much money. Yes, he might not cost 60 million euros. He might cost 70 million euros or 75 million euros, but that's still cheaper than Sesko. And the risk is more calculated. Guys, I don't know what's going on. Every day I wake up, I feel like I'm in the twilight zone, guys. I really do. I feel like I'm in the upside down. Like, what's going on in the world? It don't make sense to me anymore. You got people trying to talk down Gyökeres over Sesko with no tangible evidence. Nothing. Not even the numbers back you up. You've got nothing to back up why you want to take Sesko, except for the fact he's younger. Are you guys P. Diddy? Do we have to start watching some of you guys closely? Big up YouTube Censored. We want Gyökeres. Yeah. Same. I think I read that one. And I would take Osimhen right now. Even if you told me, look, you can get Osimhen now, or when you wake up tomorrow, you can get Osimhen right now, or you can wait another week, still not know who you might get, And then it's a surprise at the end of that week who you get, Sesko or Gyökeres. I'll take Osherman right now and fuck off Sesko and Gyökeres. How about that? Because I want a gunman up front, not potential. If we do not get Gyökeres this transfer window, then we will again be showing. Yeah, I think I read that one. Big up, man. Big up, Mr. Battered again. Big up, Mr. Robbo. Embarrassing. It is embarrassing, man. I hate having to come and chat about the same stuff every single day. I want something else to chat about, guys. But it's transfer season, and we are YouTubers. Yeah? Eventually, I want to make this into my job. Eventually, I ain't going to say that I'm a journalist. I'm going to be just a sports fan. There you go, man. There you go. Big up Nathan. He's saying, Robbo, big up Andy Robertson from Liverpool. What you doing in the chat? Hey. There you go, man. And Robertson as well, man. I mean, obviously, Kirker's coming in. Liverpool are just moving competent. Look what they've done. Yeah? They haven't won the league in 30-odd years, and then they've won it twice in 5 years. After the COVID Cup, yeah, they never backed the team. And then it took them 5 years to win again. But look what they've done now after they've just won the league. Look what they're doing now. It shows intent. It shows that things are going to change. It shows that, wow, maybe Liverpool do want to go back to back. Maybe they do want to keep winning for you know, for the long haul. Maybe they do want to keep getting all this money in and having your fans ecstatic, buying all the merch, coming to every game, buying beer, buying food, buying programs because your team's winning and you just want to be a part of everything. Because that's what would happen. That's what would happen, guys. If the team starts winning on the pitch, everything else goes wonderfully, swimmingly. I will go and buy merch. I will then want to come back to the Emirates. I would want to program because everything makes sense then, doesn't it? I'd want to spend my money on you lot because you're giving me what I want. Big up Zero again. I don't want to hear from no one. Any current Arsenal player is like a new signing, bruv. This is what we're getting already. Miles Lewis-Skelly signed his new contract. That's important. Well done, Bert. We're just re-signing players. Like, let's be. Did anyone really think Lewis-Skelly was going to leave Arsenal to go where? To go where? To Real Madrid. You don't really think that? He ain't going to play regular at Real Madrid. Any one of those teams might have bought him and then probably try and loan him back or something. You lot really thought, a man saying check WhatsApp, all right. You lot really thought that Miles Lewis get like Ethan, yeah, because you could see what happened to him after what Mikel Bin Laden done to him. But Skelly, no way did I think he was going to be elsewhere. No way. But now we're releasing that news and Gabriel news with Arteta and Berta, like we've just signed the player. Oh, it's really important. I've heard some people say it's even more important to re-sign our key players than getting new players in. How? These key players can't win nothing, bro. I'm not saying it's not important to keep them there. What on earth is going on? Can you guys still hear me? You can still hear me, but you can't see me. What is going on for my camera? Why would it just turn off like that? Just what I'm saying. This is the stuff that's happening. Not just on Stream Labs, but also StreamYard. StreamYard has been fucked as well. I just had to unplug the camera and plug it back in. Why on earth that weren't working, I don't know. But big up Mr. Robbo. Look, here we go. All right. I'm going to bring it up. I'm going to bring it up, my guy. And then we'll look to probably close soon, maybe without people coming on today. Just because, like I said, the numbers are going up and down. It's absolutely baking. Like it's hard work just to even be indoors. So I might even come back with the evening stream after the bruised banana. Maybe. Yeah, daily AFC. Arsenal determination to complete transfer deals quickly this summer has left European rivals, including Barcelona, stunned. This is what I'm trying to say. Why would they be stunned though? Because this is apparently what Arsenal do, right? This is what we do. Look at this dickhead here, bruv, in his glasses and his suit and his Hermes belt. I don't give a shit about none of that, bro. If you don't start acting the bad man that we're saying that you are, then you can fuck off as well, in my opinion, bro. Anyway, Barcelona stunned. They already won 3 trophies with their squad, and you think they care about whatever? What a load of bull. Left Barca stunned. Why would they even care? Andrew Tate, who cares? Now it's just the comments. Now it's just the comments. Pretty dead though, to be honest. But yes, of course, Arsenal taking all day to do anything, bro. It's absolutely ridiculous. I don't want to hear that we ain't got money. I don't want to hear none of that shit. I don't want to hear that we ain't got money, we ain't got time. I don't want to hear about wages. I don't want to hear about none of that. Get the business done and stop giving me excuses. Bank of England fired a law, whatever. Big up Sunshine. Donald Trump. Yeah, so it's bollocks, really. It's bollocks. And to be honest, I don't really like looking on X for my news because I don't feel like it's a real place. I do like to see Ornstein and Fabrizio, because obviously not everything they say is bang on, but you generally get information. The same as Sky. But look at this shit, man. This is aging well. Yeah, big up Robbo, man. Big up Robbo. Absolute bullshit in this club. This club is just embarrassing, guys. This club is just embarrassing from top to bottom. Top to bottom. Into the box. Finally got to your comment. I hope you're well today. I hope you are doing good in general, man. I would say subscribe to your channel, but you said you weren't doing content. But I hope you and the family as well. Appreciate you passing through. Hit the like for me, the same as Hyper Protagonist. Sorry that it's taken me so long to get to your chats, guys. Big ups. More trophies than Arsenal. Victory tastes good. It really does. It really does. Into the box is saying love to Godfrey. Big up Adieris. The same comment again, no, but big yourself up, my bro. Valid, haha. We're always bridesmaids. Unfortunately, it's draining. It is draining. Big up Nathan. Big up Nathan. Yeah, big up, man. Big up, man. He did change it once, and I did read it out, but it's kind of going back again. But it's all right. It's all right. It's all right, man. There's Robbo's link. Big up Vigilante doing the good work. Carl's link. I'm expecting to see everyone's link in here. Big up, man. Nathan, we're not even the main bridesmaid. Yeah, part of the gang, bro. We're just like backup dancers. We're the extras. You know what I'm saying? We don't even get lines. We don't get our face on telly. None of that. None of that. Hope you are well. 27 watching. Hit the likes, like, and subscribe. Big up, man. Yeah, that number's dropped a little bit since then, but it's all right. Like I said, for all the people that come in, just hit the like. All the people that go out, just hit the like. You know, all the people that stay with me. It's heartfelt, people. It's heartfelt. I call you guys my viewers, and I really mean that. Javi Simmons, yeah, you put that one in already, but big yourself up. Vigilante's got Mali's link in there. This lad from Villa would be good as a CM. What, the young guy again? Maybe for the future, bro, but I ain't seen him enough, man. You know, probably would be good for the future. And like Deluded Gunner always said, or Deluded Gunner, he always says that you should always be future proofing, and I get it. But when we need first team players to come through, when we need the seat, not floor raisers, but ceiling raisers, when we need those guys to come in, you can't be telling me about Naipan and some other of these little kids that I can't even, do you know what I'm saying? You can't, Sesko and things like that. That's not it. There's Josh's link. Big up True Guna each and every time. That's the broski. There's his link. Make sure you guys are clicking. Make sure you subscribing to Josh. Nathan saying facts, Robbo. And it's a shame, really, because I don't think our club is that bad, but it's just been underwhelming in the Emirates era the whole time, since it's nearly 20 years. It's 19 years, 2006, wasn't it? Bro, the Emirates era as a whole has been totally underwhelming. The club's ambition as a whole has been totally underwhelming. While they keep trying to make more money, while our prices keep going up, while the merch keeps coming out, while the beer is constantly pissy and the hot dogs are poisonous and the prices that keep going up, while it costs you best part of £5 to buy a bag of Chris in the Emirates, yeah, while they're putting pressure on all the season ticket holders, you don't even get as much games. If you don't want to go to the games, then you're getting pressured for your ticket and your allocation. While these things are going on, while season ticket prices are going up, while we're the most expensive ticket in Europe alongside Tottenham and Fulham, make it make sense. Any business that's been around for years knows that to keep your customers, you have to keep offering stuff. There needs to be quality, value for their money. Where is the value for our money at this point? Everyone's so happy with second. And you lot think we're going to get second next season? Give your heads a wobble, people. We are looking at João Pedro, many more players as Chelsea for exactly. But Chelsea, you've been good at selling players, whether you're good at buying them, it don't stop you from doing it. You'll throw shit at the wall, some of it will stick, and then the rest of the shit that didn't stick, you just clean up and then continue to move on. Chelsea need 3 players, a good striker, a good goalkeeper, and a centre-back partner for Fofana, and you lot can challenge. Whether you will, I don't know, but you can. And you lot have spent money. You lot realise if you want success, you got to spend. That's it. Big up Robbo. Nathan, our team is good, is in a good position to win stuff. Just the manager, sadly, is the Sunday League level. And the board and everyone behind the club they're not pushing him. There's no pressure to win. They're happy to get their bonuses every month or every year. Champagne and hookers. These men don't care. They're not going to not get paid. They keep telling us signings will come in the summer. All right, cool. How about your wages come in the summer then? How about you don't get paid not a penny more until you please us fans in the summer? Do you know what happens at Real Madrid with the president, Perez? They get voted in by the fans based on whatever their plan is. We want Galacticos. If you don't go and get us Galacticos, bruv, you're not the president next year. How about that? And why is Real Madrid probably the biggest club on the planet? Why? Because of that. Just like I don't want to hear anyone telling me, it's not FIFA, it's not Football Manager. It is. Because you don't get anywhere unless you spend fucking money. Look at Chelsea and Man City as a prime example. Anywho. Big up Vigilante. Sub to links in the chat if you haven't. It really does help the community. Big up Vigilante. Make sure yours is in there as well. And make sure Gru's is in there. Big up Mr. Robbo. Yeah? Anyone who's got a channel. Let me know. And then I'll want to get it in the chat. Big up Nathan. He's saying rich money makers thought he was going Newcastle, but fair play to Chelsea. Listen, even if he does, that'll be a good move for Chelsea and Newcastle. There is a player there in Pedro. Just like I feel like there's a player there in Felix, but sometimes it has to be at a different club. Big up Robbo, big up True Gooner, man, each and every time. Big up Josh, man, each and every time, bro. Definitely gonna look to do a show with you again soon. Into the box that I like Pedro for a false 9 rotation to Havertz and even Martin Odegaard, Sesko, or Gyökeres as a 10. I wouldn't mind seeing Odegaard playing the 8. How about that? But we ever going to see that? I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't mind the whole false 9 thing if the false 9 was actually in his position when these crosses and cutbacks and all this kind of stuff get put into the box, because every time we play false 9, our strikers are always behind the phases of play when it comes to the final third, and when that final ball gets in there, there's no one in the middle. Big up Godfrey. Nothing actually said. Big up BX. Hope you're well today. As long as the manager is still in charge, we're still at square one until he leaves. Can't get excited, bro. And the thing is, right, he's done well enough to put us in a position to challenge for those 2 years, because everyone keeps saying he's only had 1 bad year. No, he ain't. He's only had 2 good years. And last season, the one that's just finished, that weren't a good year. Oh, but we got to the semis and the champs. But we got to the semis and the Carabao. Since when are we celebrating semis like it's anything decent? Even if you celebrate a final, I'd still say, but did you win? But at least you got a medal to show for the final. You don't get medals for the semis. What's semi-finals now? Nothing, bro. That's how bad the level has fallen. That's how bad the level has fallen at this club. And it's the majority of people that think like that we're back and we're competing and everything is all good. And that's why we'll never see no difference from the club, because they are the majority. People like me, we are the cult. We are the cult. Just because we want to see our team win. You're a glory hunter. How can I be a glory hunter supporting Arsenal? Don't everyone say that For players, it's the place that you go and die if you want trophies. So how can I be a glory hunter? Because you only want trophies. I want my team to win. That's the name of the game. Otherwise, why make trophies why even make a league? Why is everyone just not doing friendlies or something? Why ain't it called the fitness league? Why ain't there a table and you can see everyone's gains and losses? People lost weight. People's put on some mass. Oh no, there's trophies and there's money and because that's the point of the fucking sport. Yes, it's not the be all and end all, but it's most of it. Big up my brother Normski, man. Big up everyone. Big up views. Big you up, my guy. Let's get Normski's link in the chat as well. I'm pretty sure you guys probably would have done it. You know what I mean? Let's get Normski's link in there. Legend again. You know what I mean? Diving into the matrix for us. Get his link in there, innit? Big up Robbo, Arsenal Iron Wisser. Yeah. Hope. Ho about a bid, huh? What? You what? Explain what that last bit is. But bro, this is what I knew was going to happen. But let me tell you something, bro. I take Wisser. I take Wisser over Williams. I take Wisser over Liao. Maybe not Lookman, because I actually like Lookman. I take Semenyo over Wisser, but I take Wisser because he's Premier League proven. And he got double figures at Brentford. And he will improve our squad. Yes, people might say he's not he's a floor raiser, not a ceiling raiser. Cool, but where are the ceiling raisers then? Because Arsenal don't know who they are. Arsenal's not brought any of them in. Again, we're looking at floor raisers. Zubimendi, he ain't a ceiling raiser. Wissa, Semenyo, Alanga, I've even heard us get spoke about. They're not ceiling raisers, they're floor raisers. They still will improve our squad though. They really would. Big up Mr. Robbo. They really would. He's bigging up Normski. Godfrey's bigging up Normski. Yeah, man. Normski is a legend in the building. Big up Normski. Vigilante's doing the same. Nathan saying, yeah, no evidence to suggest he can get us over the line at all. If we're talking about Wissa, no, there isn't. The only thing is he's Premier League proven. Just like if you would have got me Wissa and Mbeumo. Oh, where is he going to play? Saka this, Saka that. He'll play. He'll play. Because Saka's not looking the same anyway. And if Saka can't produce like he did because of this injury, then we're going to need competition for Saka, right? It's not hard, guys. It really ain't. Nathan saying, yeah, no evidence. Yeah, exactly. There ain't. But still, he's Premier League proven, bro. It's more evidence than anyone else coming from Europe. Do you know what I mean? Because you played in the Premier League. You got 18 or whatever you got last season. That's more than any one of our players. Wissa outscored all of our players in every position. I definitely take him. I'm just saying, there's Vigilante doing the good work, and there is Normski's link. Make sure you guys are clicking and showing him some love, people. Show Normski some love. There he is, bigging up Robbo. Big up Jordan. Hey, views. Hey, Jordan, man. Jordan Curly, big yourself up, man. Thank you for passing through, broski. Hit the like if you're still here, or even on your way in or way out. Hit the like, subscribe. Show me some love, people. Mali's putting up Robbo's link. I appreciate it, Mali. And make sure you guys are subscribing to Mali as well. He's doing videos now. There's actually content to go and watch. What subscribers are you on, Mali? Tell me that you're on 100 at least, man. Let's get Mali to 100. Let's get Vigilante to 50. Come on, people, man. Come on. There's Robbo's link. Robbo's link again. Oh, no, there's Shane Gooner's link, actually. Make sure you guys are subscribing to Shane Gooner each and every time. That is my broski. So make sure you're showing him all of the love in the world. I think he was on with Lee recently as well. So big him up, doing big things. Big up Into the Box. Yeah, hold on. Let me big up Godfrey because he's got Mali's link in there. Please make sure you're subscribing, guys. Click it, press it, do the right thing. Into the Box says a lot of players will be released because they are players who aren't worth the wages due to injury and form and that. Arteta fucked the wages and Berta is stuck trying to polish a turd. No, I get that. And you're right. He is stuck with the mess that the club and Arteta has made. However, some things I expect you to be able to do from day .1. Not do everything that needs to get done because there's a lot that needs to get done. And you've just said it. Wages, injury players, players out of form, re-signing the contracts, going to getting like 3 or 4 first teamers, going to getting backup, selling players. There is lots to do, but whatever you do, I expect it to be A1, if you know what I mean. So I don't expect to be hearing about Lokonga getting an extension in contract when we can't find anyone to take him off our hands anyway. I don't expect to be seeing, Kivior being offered new deals. I mean, do you know what? I see the sense in Kivior more than I do for Trossard. Because Kivior knows he's going to be a backup. Let me take that back. I don't see the sense in offering Trossard more money but no extra time. That's not A1 business. So that's what I'm talking about into the box. These are the things that I expect Berta to be doing from day one. I know you're not going to be able to do everything that we need, and it might take 1 or 2 or even 3 windows. But every piece of business from now until then needs to be A1. If we're selling a player, we need to be getting the most that we can for them. Do you know what I mean? If we can't re-sign a player, they're umming and ahhing, then we need to go and sell them and get as much money as we can. Things like that. Yeah, not re-signing people like Nelson and Lokonga and not giving them more contract or more money. That's not A1 business. But you are right, into the box. Berta has got a massive mess to clean up. Polishing a turd. Very well put. Views been pushing your... Oh yeah, I think I read that one. Big up, man. I really appreciate all of you guys, man. I really do. I think I've read that one. I think I'm getting back round to the front. So let me continue. Nathan said, if we have a poor window, yeah, I think I read that one. Yeah, Havertz has never let us down. Big up Wahaha. Big up Justy from Famzone. I don't agree with that, my bro. I don't. I big them up. They're doing very well for themselves. Him and Dean. Big them up, man. But I can't agree with that, bro. Can't agree with that. What I do agree with is that Havertz never picked himself to be striker. Havertz never chose for himself to get 280k a week. He never chose that Arsenal pay full money for him. I get that. But to say that he's never let us down and that, we've been missing what he's been giving the team, no, bro. We've just been missing a striker. That's it. But I don't agree with that one. Big up Mali. Views got the snap back today. Come on. Hey, I don't even... Well, it's backwards today, bro. It's hot. It's hot, bro. I got the fan here. You might even hear it. Like, London is doing a mazza today. Absolute mazza. Big up Godfrey. Big up Mali. Big up Zero. I think I'm back at the front. Big up AFC always. Big up Josh. Yeah, I think I'm right back round at the front. So I'm going to keep going until I see some new comments. But what are you guys thinking, man? I mean, let me know. 85.5 million for Sesko, guys. What has he done in world football to command that much of a wage? But just because he's 21. Do you know what I mean? Just trying to go through the chats. The lad from Villa, yes, I've read that from Into the Box. Big up, man, each and every time, guys. Like Pedro, read Normskis, Vigilante, Jordan. This is what I don't like about Streamlabs, man. It always fucks up and then it will refresh the chat. So I've got to go all the way through it again. Big up Rich Money Makers. I don't think I read this one. Big up Nathan. You know what? As much as I wouldn't like it, Saliba is too good of a CB not to be in the team fighting for trophies. Yeah. So if he left, I'd understand. Same, I'd understand. And then we'd have to go and get Hato. We'd have to go and get, we should have maybe put in more of an effort to get Housen. We'd have to go and get someone. And I wouldn't like it because I'm old enough to see Arsenal always take from one end of the puzzle to fill up the other end, not knowing that you've left this end of the puzzle bare again. So we're going to keep taking from each end and we're never going to have them both fixed at the same time. So now the fact is that we've got a good defense and everyone can say our defense is good, right? We need to address the attack, but now we're going to let one of our centre-back pairing go so that we can get an attacker. Like, it doesn't make any sense. These are the things Berta needs to be sorting out. This is what I'm talking about. Even if we don't sell Saliba this year and we say to ourselves, all right, we're going to sell him next summer with 1 year left on his contract, we might not get as much money, but If we sell him now, we have to get a striker and a defender to come in. But if we don't sell him, and even if you don't sign a renewal, that's fine. But we don't sell you, you're still partnering Gabriel next season, and then we use whatever money to get a gunman, and then we actually try and win stuff after that. Because if Saliba leaves after we win stuff, then fine. We've won stuff. You know, we might have to tweak the defense a little bit, get someone into partner Gabriel, but we've got a whole team of winners. It makes it a lot easier to move forward, doesn't it? Very good point, Nathan. Very, very good point, man. Very, very good point. Big up Rich Moneymakers. He said we sacked Poch for finishing sixth. There you go. And getting to a final. Standards from the new Chelsea owners. Hit the likes and subscribe. It's free and takes seconds. Big up Rich Moneymakers, man. I appreciate you, bro. And you're right. Every club showing standards except for Arsenal. Every club except for Arsenal. He said, "Oi, are we keeping Kelly? Women's team. She's a baller." Apparently so, bro. Apparently so. Like I said, I'm not into the whole women's thing. But let me not disrespect it though. Next season, I might get into doing some watch-alongs for the women. Because Arsenal were terrible. The men. Barca have agreed terms with Nico Williams, just not Bilbao. Yet, big up into the bot. And this is what we say. But he's got a release clause. So unless Barca want to do Klarna and paying installments, if they just go and release the clause, then it ain't got nothing to do with Bilbao. That's why I get so pissed off when I hear about some of our targets, especially when they do have release clauses. But our ones, especially if you're talking about Gyökeres or Sesko, their release clauses are way higher. Zubamendi's release clause isn't. I think it's like 55 million. But we're going to pay 5 million more just so we can pay it in installments. Klarna FC, bro. Like, when are we going to have one summer where we can be proud of our club? Get all the pieces that we need. We're not dilly-dallying. We're not trying to rock up with half the money and change. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's... But big up into the box, man, each and every time. That's my bro. Make sure you show him some love. There you go. Big up BX. I ain't gonna lie. Put the new kit on my Klarna. There you go, bro. There you go. But even that, I ain't even gonna put the new kit on Klarna until there's a name that I want to put on the back of it. Until I actually see like my club's making me feel like they've done it. Because I'd still support and still be relatively happy if every year you came out and you showed me that you was ambitious. You showed me that even though we can't win every year, we're gonna try to win every year. I'd have no complaints. There'll be a lot more patience and understanding when you ask for it. When you say, hold on, guys, you know we normally do this, that, and the other. Just show us a bit of patience. I'm like, you know what? Cool, you're right. You do normally look after us. You do normally show ambition. Let me give you what you're asking for because you've allowed me to trust you like that. But when we always get the B-Tech players, when we don't get anyone at all, when we're always lying to the fans, lying to the customers, when we're always trying to do Klarna, showing no ambition, when you ask us for patience, why should we give it? I'm pretty sure that must make sense to a lot of you, innit? Big up Manny Talks, he's laughing. Hey, our club is a joke, you know, like that, man. Saying it gets like that, bro. Yeah, big up Mally. Klarna business, bro. Klarna business, I'm telling you. Did you add some pounds on the top of the listed price first? Big up Mr. Battered, talking to BX. BX is saying the new long sleeve ran me $180. Oh my lord. So I had to do it in 4 easy payments. That's nearly to be honest, you could probably go and buy a console. Add £20, get $200. You could probably go and buy a console for that. And this is what they want for a team that don't win anything, bro. For a team that don't even play good football. You can't even say, all right, we're not winning, but we are going to win soon because we play like Barca. Or because we kill everyone on the pitch. No, you can't even say that. There ain't even players, marquee players, for us to get excited about. Go and buy a shirt and then go and pay the extra money to put them on the back. We ain't even got that. Like, you're literally giving us crumbs, guys. I said, let's talk about the weather. Bun asked, bro. I know. Big up Wahaha. Thought we were going to give him the clap. Oh, shit. Who did I not give the clap? All right. The clap's coming. The clap's coming. Well, it would come. And now the clap don't want to work. I'm pressing the clap, and now the clap don't want to. Do you see what I'm saying about Streamlabs? Like, you see all of this green stuff in the background as well, my green screen. You don't see that as much when I'm on StreamYard, do you? Do you know what it is? I feel like I'm doing Arsenal, guys. Instead of just paying, because StreamYard is very expensive, guys, and it's like £50 a month. That's very expensive just for a streaming platform, yeah? Streamlabs is £17 a month. You see the difference? But if you want quality, you got to pay for it. You want to do Klarna, you're going to get all this stuff and see my green screen and, yeah, there's no quality, bruv. I'm just pressing the button that I should be getting for the money that I pay. Where is it? Jesus Christ. I can't even do the clap. Why is it not working? Let me press it again. It's not working. Why is it not working, bro? Oh, yeah, I can't even do it. My apologies. Big up Mr. Battered. He said, oh, hey, what an honor. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Come on, broski. Big up AFC. Oh, no, yeah, it is AFC. I saw you and I saw AJ and got confused. Big up both of you guys, man. Big up both of you guys. Legends. Said, views. Just DM you a picture on X. Oh, shit. All right. Let me bring X up. See if we can see what the picture's saying. See what the picture's saying. Sign in. Why do I have to do that? Should already be signed in. Yeah, okay. Just give me a moment, guys. Just give me a moment. And big up Jacob, the Spurs fan as well. He's absolutely pissed with Thomas Frank. Absolutely pissed. He don't think he's going to be any good at all. Still, why is he not letting me log in? This is what I'm saying, mate. Is it the internet? Everything's going mad today. There you go. There you go. So you sent me a DM. Let me go to it now. AFC always. Oh, Lord. All right, I'm going to share that. I'm going to share that right now. I'm on Instagram. I'm on X. Go and follow me up over there. I'll follow you back. And if you've got anything to send me, just like this, I'm happy to put it up on the screen, guys. You know, people were saying that Win needs a sibling. Win the dog needs a sibling. We might call it nearly Win or almost Win. We'll call the dog almost. So then you've got both of them almost Win or nearly Win. But look at this, man. First and foremost, he's got moves like me. I'm quite impressed with the moves. They're looking like a B cup, first and foremost. Secondly, with a belly like that, it's definitely looking like he's in the at least the second trimester. He might not be full term, but it's looking like a boy. It's looking quite high up. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? I don't know. I mean, I've never seen Arteta as the motherly type. So he might have to do what Odegaard done and have a C-section. So watch out, guys. Watch out. The manager might have a C-section soon. I don't know if he'll get to see the scar. You know what I mean? I don't know if he's going to be doing night feeds. I don't know if anything like that's going to be possible. You know what I mean? We've seen Odegaard has struggled giving birth to his baby this year. His was a C-section, cesarean. So this is what I think is going to happen to Mikel. You know what I mean? Even though it looks like the milk has come in, guys. If you look at the C cups or the B cups, it looks like the milk's come in there, guys. So he might be able to breastfeed. We'll have to wait and see. But big at AFC always, man. I didn't even know Arteta was pregnant. Congratulations to Arteta and his partner, Sesko. Do you know what I mean? Wish you all the best. Invite me to the gender reveal. You know what I mean? I'll come and show some love. Big at AFC, big at AJ, man. Legend in the building. Good afternoon to you, my bro. He's good. He's saying big at the chat. Wahaha saying thanks, I guess, bro. I couldn't, bro. The clap, I couldn't. Or if unless you're talking about the mod, you don't have to have it. I can take it back. With great responsibility, you know, comes great power, bro. So you don't have to have it. It's not for everyone. Big up Godfrey, AJ, my G. Hope you're good. Come on, man. You want to know something? Yeah, we could get Ivan, Tony, and Dogpick for that price. Yeah, for the price they want for Sesko. That's what I'm trying to say, guys. 85.5 million euros. And Real Madrid is asking for 90 million euros for Rodrigo. Can someone please make it make sense? Click, click, click. I don't know. It don't make no sense to me. And if that's what they're asking for, Leipzig, then I'd fully be batting down Sporting's phone, because their director said it's not going to be 60 plus 10 millions in add-ons. He wants more. So more than likely, it's going to be 70, maybe 10 million in add-ons, which will make it 80 million euros, which is still cheaper than Sesko for a more calculated risk. Even the president of Sporting has come out and said it isn't going to be for Gyökeres's release clause, because for someone of his age, no one's going to come to Portugal and spend 90 to 100 million euros. So we know it isn't going to be that much. It's still going to be cheaper than Sesko. But Arteta, you saw the pregnant, yeah? That's why he's desperate to bring Sesko over so that he can have help with the baby, because Sesko is the father. Sesko is the father of the child. They want to be together, and this is the reason for it. Big up AJ, man. Big up Wahaha. Rashford certainly an upgrade to Wilson as a backup striker. Yeah, bro. Not even just that, but Wilson also plays. Not Wilson. Who have they got? Is it Wilson? And who's the other guy? Murphy. Rashford could also cover there as well. It's not a bad buy for Newcastle. I mean, just not for Arsenal. Just because we're always doing reject FC. Always. Big up AJ each and every time, though. AJ's bigging up Mr. Battered. Big up all the guys inside the building. 21 likes. Decent. I mean, obviously, we got 30 yesterday. I scheduled this one today. I did schedule it for 1 and ended up coming on at 12:30. But still, playback gang, we're going to need you to do the business. Although I did get a couple of raids yesterday, and I don't think I've had a raid today, so can't complain with the 21 likes. But let's see if we can get that close to 30 people. Big up Mr. Battered. Monts will be unbearable if Liverpool get Isak. Monts is unbearable as it is, and I'm a Liverpool fan. Nah, man, he's a real one. Now listen, Monts, it's all part of the game, and it's all fun, and it's all comedy, and why not? He got every right to act like that. Everyone, Liverpool will be unbearable if they get Isak. They get Isak. You could be all on for a 4p. I don't even know, unless you get bad injuries. But I'm telling you, man, it's bad news for everyone. It's already bad news for everyone, unless you're Man City, because they're buying players. You know, they're acting like a big club. But everyone else in the Premier League is curtains, bro. It's absolute curtains. Big up at BX. He said Rodrigo is listed at 77 million. I noticed that you've got the pound sign next to it. So what's that in euros? That's what I'm trying to say. Remember, all of these deals are in euros. Even the 85.5, that's still in euros. But so is Gyökeres, and we pay less for Gyökeres. It just don't make no sense. But I'd love to get Rodrigo. I just don't see it happening. But I'd love to get it, bro. And for that kind of money as well. That's a market opportunity. And what did Arteta say about market opportunities? I rest my case. You want to know something? If Kepa and Zubimendi are not holding up the shirt July 1st, the Arteta in will not call it out. No, they won't. The goalposts will move. You're absolutely right. But even the fact that we have to wait until July 1st, that's not on. We should have people in now. Oh, but it's the new financial year. Who cares? We've got money. We've made profit for the last 3 years. Don't ever tell me about we ain't got money. So then if you're just trying to help out Atletico, who are we, bro? The fucking good Samaritans. Who are we, bro? Do you know what I mean? I'm sick of it, bro. AJ saying pay it now, bro. Pay it now. And BX is agreeing, bro. Right fucking now. I agree. PSG could get Alexander Isak. Hopefully they do, bro. Because if he goes to anyone else in the Premier League, City or Liverpool, we're done out. We are done out. AJ saying 22 likes now. Big up, man. He also says the fact that we haven't won a League Cup in, what, 33 years now? Exactly, bro. Exactly. And what does this manager do? He don't even think it's important. That's what he does. Big up, man. So guess we know Zubimendi getting the 5 shirt. Well, it's looking like Partey's going to go. Zubimendi's coming in. You're going to try and act like Zubimendi is some sort of a replacement for Partey. And I am not happy with that in the fucking slightest. That is absolutely terrible for me. He can be a Jorginho replacement, and I'll say fair enough. But Thomas Partey, which means now we might have to go and get another fridge. But they probably won't. We'll get Zubimendi, and then we'll be lucky if we get an attacking midfielder, because that's what we need badly. We need competition for the right, and we need someone to hold down the left. And we need a striker, and we need a left back, and we need a backup goalkeeper. I don't mind if you take a risk and promote one of the youngsters, Setford, Hine. I don't mind, do that. Save 5 million. Don't help out Chelsea by sending fucking Sancho back to United. Don't do that. How about you don't do that? Anyway, Big up Mr. Battered with Isaac. It's also about the age. He turns 26 in September. Bro, I understand, but I'm not trying to draw you out either. But I hate all this age stuff, bro. Lewandowski still bagging. Santi Cazorla still playing football at 40. So is Ronaldo. If you're good enough, then you play. Is any Arsenal fan telling me they wouldn't take Harry Kane right now? In his 30s, he'll still score 20 goals in the league. 26, 27 is the prime of your career. The absolute prime. 4 years, and the player's 30, you could still get another 2-3 years out of that player. So when I see that player's 28 or 27, 26, that's the prime of their football, guys. But I understand the logic. But what are we? Are we all pedophiles? Are we all, I don't even want to say that word, but we have to go for the young'uns. He'll only move if there's a higher probability of winning trophies. But there is at Liverpool. You guys are favourite to win the league. You've just won the league. You're probably one of the favourites to win some of the domestics. You're one of the favourites to win the champs. It's a step up, bro. Makes no sense moving sideways because Newcastle will be solid going forward. Well, we're not seeing that so far. There's no evidence. They've got the richest owners in football, and they've owned the club since 2021. They've done fuck all. They ain't sold a hotel. They've not even tried to bend the rules, let alone break it. They've done nothing. They have got a good team. They are going forward. I'm not saying what you're saying is wrong, but Liverpool is a step up. It's not a step. It's not a sidestep. Arsenal's a sidestep. Chelsea's a sidestep. Man United is a sidestep. The only other club that isn't is Man City and Liverpool. That's it. In my humble opinion. Big up BX. He said, "What if Arsenal we're waiting for the departure to announce Zubimendi because of the shirt number?" Then I just think it's bad business again, bro. Like, why ain't it done sooner? What's taking so long? His family likes London. They want to stay. I understand he's on big wages and incentives. I would have just said, we're taking away the incentives. We'll keep you on the 250 and we'll give you a year plus the extension. Done. So I don't know what's going on at the club. Big up Jordan Curley. Said, views, what do you think you get at striker? I honestly don't know. I feel like Sesko's going to walk through the door because Arteta's just got a hard on for him. And I feel like if we don't get Sesko, we're probably going to end up getting no one, which is even worse. So I just can't tell you. I want Gyökeres. I want Osimhen. I'd bite your hand off for a Julian Alvarez. There's strikers out there. But what is this club going to do? Sit on their hands and do absolutely nothing again. There's Into the Boxes channel. Big up Mally, man. Appreciate that. I don't know if he's going to be doing content, though. That's the only reason why I never asked for it to go in. AJ saying, BX, if that's true, I am sorry. Keep Zubimendi out our club. Only wants a certain shirt number. Well, you're going to be playing 6, so I don't know. AJ saying, Mr. Battered, facts, and because of that, I honestly believe he might turn down a PSG move. Nah, man, they've won the champs. PSG done a treble last season. Newcastle won the Carabao. Like, I'm not saying it's minor, but they won 1 cup. They're not favourites to win the league. They're not favourites to win the champs. If you go to a PSG, a Barcelona, a Real Madrid, a Liverpool, a Man City, yeah, a Bayern Munich, these are all teams that, 1, you're expecting them to fuck up their domestics, yeah, and do well in, and 2, you're expecting them that they've got the chances of winning the Champions League. So like I said, man, City and Liverpool, they're not sideward steps for Isaac. Not even his PSG, Barcelona, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich. That's not a sideward step. Inter Milan, because they will win with those clubs. Big up BX says, I don't want Frank getting any of his former players and bringing them to Spurs. Well, if we're in for Wissa, then we need to get that done quick. It looks like Mbeumo's going to United. So, you know, we need to move quick. Big up AJBX. He will get Damsgaard and Wissa, 2 players that should be in squad players for us. Yeah, Damsgaard, I mean, just go like me, bro. When your hairline's inverting and shit, yeah, then you just got to take it off. I don't know what he's doing, bro. You know when that Hovis bread, half and half, half's white and half is brown. You got half your head on and half of your head missing like Robocop. Just shave it off, bro. Grow old with some grace. That's what I will say. But big up everyone, man. We're about to hit 2 hours, man. I haven't put the link out because obviously the numbers have been up and down today. It hasn't been bad, but it hasn't quite been at the level that we're used to. And sometimes it happens. Some people might be having a busier day. The weather is absolutely lovely. So everyone might just be outside doing what I need to be doing. So we are going to wrap it up. I appreciate all of you for being in here. AJ Vigilante, Mali into the box, Wahaha, Mr. Battered, Adieri, fucking YouTube Censored was in here. Loads of people. AFC Always, BX Gunner, Hendo. Sorry it's taken so long for me to get to your comment, bro. Josh. There was loads of people in here. Leave the fixtures alone. Yeah, the fixture computer is only doing the best it can. What phase is the fixture computer in? But you know what? I think it is going to be a hard start for Arsenal, but I'm here for it because we're either going to do very well and feel good about the remainder of the season, or we're going to do very bad, and then all of the lack of movement from Arsenal, all of the I told you so's and all that shit is all going to come to the fore, isn't it? It's all going to come to the front. Arteta's going to be under a whole heap of pressure. So I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Big up Hendo. Big up everyone in the building, man. I'm sorry if I've missed your comment. I'm literally baking up and sweating. I need to go outside. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I need to open up this blind as well so I can open the window. But catch me at 8:30 tonight for the Bruised Banana. I might do a little news with views, or I might do a little something before or after the Bruised Banana. I don't know. Keep your eyes peeled for that one. And other than that, we will be back with the intervention tomorrow. Tomorrow, guys, if you want to come on and chat, have your topics ready, have your cameras ready. I'll put the link out. Like I said, today I got to an hour and the numbers are going up and down. So I just thought there's no point. But tomorrow we will do it. We'll get the link out. If anyone does want to come on, you are more than welcome and have things to talk about, man. It don't have to be football, but I don't want it to be politics and I don't want it to be religion. It can be anything else. We can talk about films. We can talk about another team. We can talk about girls, you can talk about whatever you want to talk about. That's what the intervention is there for. But yes, catch me later on tonight. Hopefully it'll be a bit cooler as well. Bruised Banana 8:30, intervention back again tomorrow, probably at 12:30, between 12:30 and 1. Keep an eye out for it. Pressure notification bells as well, please, guys. So whenever I get live or go live, you guys won't miss it. That is very, very important. And what we are going to do is we're going to see who is live and we're going to see who we can send you guys over to. So wherever you go, make sure you're saying views raid. Let's see who we got. 85.5 million for Sesko, though. Please, someone make that make sense. In world football, how? You've not even scored 15 goals. You play for RB Leipzig or whatever, yeah? Red Bull Leipzig. You've done nothing in world football. But we're closer to 90 million euros. 85.5. Make that make sense. So I just want you lot to think about that. Looking at who's on, no one's on. So the only person is Footy Reacts TV. So, and he's got Fabrizio Romano on his thumbnail. So he's probably going to be talking transfers. He's a Liverpool fan as well. So, Liverpool fans from here, go over there. I'm going to go over and sit in his chat while I go out in the garden. So I'm going to send you over to Footy Reacts TV. Smash the likes before you leave. Go over there and say views raid. And I'll see you tomorrow, 1 o'clock. And we will be back this evening at 8:30 for the Bruised Banana with Shane and all the guests. Peace and love, everyone. Have a great day. Views raid. Let me go and see that now.